Yeah. So we're here and we're about to start in the first race here in Cape Town, and the guys are getting ready. They're bombing up to the start line. We've got a solid 20 knots of wind blowing here in Cape Town and perfect slalom conditions, and it's just going to get crazier and wilder. So let's see what's going on here, man. Right, we've got the guys heading up to the start line. They're on a 5 minute. They're on a 5 minute start sequence, heading up to the start line, which is to our left here. We'll get some video. We'll get some visuals of that as we go on. Yeah, we're seeing some nice new equipment here. Got the new duotones in front here. Everybody's sort of representing. We've even got a Windsurfer 1 design out in this race. That's a turn up for the books. We've got a 1 design out there, so let's see how he does. In the lighter wind earlier on, he might well have fared very well. Pen with me. Pen. So we're looking up towards the start line up here. Start line where the windsurfer has just gone through. The guys will be coming from the left to the right. They'll be heading down to these bottom marks. You can see the guys heading down there, just getting their lines right. Then they'll be coming to this inside mark, going to be a very hotly contested inside mark this. And then they'll head down to a downwind mark and through the finish line. So yeah, it's all hotting up, and we're so thankful that the southeaster has kicked in, and it's happening. It's really happening. Currently, we've got around 20 knots blowing on the course. Everybody seems to be well stacked. I can see the simmer sail of Mitch out there. He's going well, and also we've got the duotones. A lot of duotones out there. We've got a few lofts in the mix. Yep, and there's a few wingies out there as well. I think they're going up in the second race. I think the windsurfers are first off, and then we're heading into the wingers afterwards. So it's all happening here down in Cape Town. If you're not here, you should be here. Wind's kicking in for summer, and we are already enjoying a very solid weather pattern of trade winds here down in Cape Town. Hopefully we've got a few of our overseas and our international followers. I invited Kai along. Come and tell me how I'm doing with some commentary here, Kai and Ben Prophet. Don't know if they're looking here, but it would be great if you could join us. Give us some likes, some loves about what we're doing here. Yeah, Milnerton Aquatic Club, it's a wonderful place. Started in the 70s. It's got thousands of members, and we've got brilliant facilities here. Great to learn to windsurf, learn to wingfoil nowadays. They've got a school here, and we're so grateful to have them to have us down here to host this event today, which is really good. Yeah, where are we? Let's see where we are, guys. So I think what we do is, can we pan to the start line? And I'll just talk you through that, because we must be getting very close to the start of the first race. Because what's happened is everybody's come to the left into the corner here, and they're going to be coming from the left towards the start line full power, and you're going to see the first start there, like that guy going through the start line now. But everyone will come together. Hopefully nobody's over early. That's the key. The timing is important, and it's very important to get to the line, not early, on time, not too late. So it's kind of like you've got to get there exactly on time. Okay, so what we'll do is, yeah, I think the guys are all, I don't have the countdown sequence with me. I'm not sure how far we are away from the start, but I would estimate that they're 2 or 3 minutes from the start. I see Mitch turning at the top there. Looks like there's plenty of wind on the start line, so we're going to see a full power start sequence, and then we're going to, Yeah. Let's just look here. And the wind is solid. It's a solid southeaster. How many? 1 minute. Did he say 1 minute? Okay, 1 minute to start. 1 minute to start of the first race. Yep, 1 minute. Somebody on the right there battling to get back to the start line. Two riders heading in the wrong direction, but hopefully they can turn it and get it going. Let me have a look here. Okay, things haven't got wild here yet, but this place is notorious for getting out of control really quickly, and we're going to see some maxed out slalom racing. That first mark on the outside there is going to be so hotly contested. We're going to see some brilliant action on the inside mark here as well. Look out for the riders like Peter Lumley and Mitch Wagstaff. They all and here they come. They're all heading for the start line. So we are seconds away from the start of the first heat. Yeah, cool. There we go. Looks like a clean start, and it looked like Mitch. It looked like somebody was over early, possibly. Here we go. It looks like Mitch has found the front there. Peter Lumley and the other duotones are hot on his heels. Great slalom racing here in Cape Town. Beautiful backdrop with the Table Mountain, and the Cape Doctor is blowing, and it's blowing all of the bad smells and the air, the polluted air. It's blowing it all away, and we're delivering fresh trade winds, pumping out of the first mark. Looks it's going to be really close on this first mark. Let's see who comes through. Looks like maybe Peter Lumley has got that first mark in the bag there. Yep, it's looking hot. Everybody's clean on that first mark around it. A little bit of standing there. A lot of wind on that mark. I'm wondering why they're standing there. Let's see. Yep, Peter Lumley in first place on the duotone. We've got Mitch coming in on with the simmer. And that looks like Jaakko Conradi in third place, also on duotone. And looks, oh, that's Harry Brem in fourth. Jaakko Wolmerans. I think that, no, that's Jerome in fifth. Looked like Jaakko Wolmerans on the green loft sail. And it's good. There's some hot racing in the outside mark. Mitch goes on the inside of Peter. It's going to be a big drag race down to the finish line now. Looks like Peter's got away quickly. He's probably got that one. Yep. Great acceleration out of the mark. So looking good, yeah. First race, and we've got the guy on the Windsurfer One design, Frederick Das, who's absolutely thrilling us on a MT, an LT, Windsurfer LT, super duper. Great win here. Pete's coming through in the first heat. Peter Lumley coming in first with a convincing win there. Very good. And yeah, there goes Mitch. He spots somebody coming down on him, so he decided, no, I need to keep that second. So that was Pete Lumley, Mitch Wagstaff second, and Jaakko Conradi in third. It looks like Harry Brem in fourth, held fourth. Jerome, I think that's Jerome, yes, in fifth, with Jaakko Wolmerans. He's not been well recently, but he's come back to race with us today. Let's hope he can hold it out. The winds are going to get stronger, and it's looks like Greg Harrismith in sixth place there. Yep. That would be Chris Botma and Luke with his trademark dismount at the finish. If anybody's to watch, Luke has got the most incredible catapults you've ever seen. Okay. They're all gonna, they'll come here. The guys will come here anyway. We'll interview a few of them, yeah.
Just a couple of things. If you are gonna walk around, try and let me know.
Yeah. No. Oh, is it up like that? Like that. Harry, how was that?
Yeah, it was quite
You got a fourth there, you got a fourth in that one. How was it?
I got stuck on top there before the start, so the first guy's been off, but it's okay. I mean,
But plenty of wind.
Well, there's plenty of wind in the gust, it's just in between, you know.
Yeah. And the weed? Did you miss the weed?
Maybe I carried weed,
But well done, that was great, fantastic. Well done. Okay, Mitch. Okay, Mitch, how was that?
Yeah, it was good. First reach is always the best. A little bit light on the first jibe mark.
Yeah.
Speed snuck on the inside.
Yeah.
Did really well there.
Yeah, but it was good racing.
Good racing, yeah.
Yeah, the Cape Doctor's delivered again. We've got plenty of good racing and plenty of wind. It's going to get really
I think it's
hot.
going to get, it kind of felt like it dropped back a little bit on that first race, but hopefully it comes back a bit stronger.
Yeah, no, brilliant. Thank you. Robbie, how was that? We're back. Unfortunately, load shedding struck. The famous Eskom power outages here in Cape Town hit us with a bit of a sidewinder, but we're back in action, and the first foil race has just kicked off. The guys all ran in the first mark at the back. We've got a Windfoiler in there as well, Robbie Bence from Zulu Foils. It looks like Josh may be in the lead on a Ensis wing Wind is still up. Wind is still hovering around the 20 knot mark. Really, really great slalom conditions here. Lots of white caps. Mountain looks beautiful with its tablecloth on it, and it is a glorious day here in Cape Town. If you're not tuned in, tell your friends, or if you are tuned in, tell your mates we're back online. The rate, we should be okay now. We don't know what happened there with the power, but yeah, that's just one of those things. And in comes Josh towards the first mark here on a Ensys wing, looking really good. Wow, he's going well. Yeah, he's pumping there. He's keeping it nice and flowing, and they seem to be doing like a downwind run around a mark there, which is different to the wind guys. On F1, is that unfortunate? Oh, that's Cameron. I think that's Cameron Rain. Yeah, in second place. Yeah, Josh has got a great lead going on, and he's pulled away from the second place guy. This guy's such a good all-rounder. I saw him in the waves a few days ago, and he's ripping. This guy is ripping. Here we go. Oh, that's Cameron. Sorry. This is Cameron in third place on the F1 wings and foils there. Looking good. Well done, Cameron. Nice, strong, powerful wing foiler. Has a wakeboarding background, so he knows these waters really well. Robbie Bent's coming round in sixth place on Zulu foils with the green loft sail. Go, Robbie! Well done, Robbie. Everybody's cheering him here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. And so we got a couple of stragglers at the top mark there who are making it down to the second mark. But all in all, racing fun. There goes Josh. He's happy. He's super happy. No hander across the line because he's using a harness there. Haven't really seen the use of a harness on a wing at all. But Josh has got one on the wing, and he was able to do no handers across the line there. Yeah. Pete, just talk about the first race. Don't you? Turn on the camera on here. And looks actually like it's getting a bit stronger now again. Next level up. Oh, sorry, I have to explain. It was Dave Maxwell in second place. Really good ride from Dave Maxwell. Awesome. We'll try and get some of these guys when they come out of the water. Dave, that looked fantastic. You were like, I wasn't sure. I thought you were Cameron for a moment, and then like, that's Dave. Well done. How did it go out there? Was it windy?
Awesome. Yeah.
Windy.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And what size are you using?
5 square meter.
5 square meter.
Foil.
Yeah, looking good. That looked pretty tricky. That downwind part here. You keep your momentum.
Yeah, if you're a natural foot, it's on the wrong side of the course. So
anyway, good luck in the next course. There was Dave Maxwell, came in second in that heat. Josh, that looked good. You were like in total control of that race. This second mark here going downwind, it's difficult to keep the momentum and keep flying there, eh?
No, definitely, but we're doing a pump track.
Okay.
So you have to disengage the wing.
Oh.
So it kind of, it's a foil equalizer, so you can't just take the fastest, smallest foil you own.
Yeah, but well done. You look like you're in full control out there. Look forward to seeing the next race.
Thank you. Okay, so we're through the first set of racing there, down here at Milnerton Aquatic Club. A beautiful day here in Cape Town, pumping southeaster, 25 knots now, we're up to 25 knots. Beautiful tablecloth on the mountain. It doesn't get better than this here in Cape Town. Yeah, I fell in love with this place back in 19
88 and never left, and it just never ceases to amaze me, the wind cycles and just the availability of beautiful conditions for water sports. And Milnerton Aquatic Club is just one of those places. It's steeped in history. Since 1977, I think, or something like that, and it's got thousands of members. A lot of history with the club, windsurfing, sailing, and even powerboating. They used to have, believe it or not, not F1, but high-powered powerboat racing on this lake. The lake was originally dug out to fill the harbour. So this used to be a dry pan that they used to do sort of motor racing on, and they dug it out. It's now 9 meters deep in places, and I would love to drain this lake. There's so many GoPros and fins and everything at the bottom of this lake over the years, but it's great. Looks like the guys have just done the sequence for the start of the next windsurf race. So let's see what's going to go down. Let's see whether we get any change of positions here. I do know that the windy conditions suit Mitch. He doesn't like the wispy winds and that, but that's just his upbringing here in Cape Town. So, and Peter's a good all-rounder. He's been on the scene for many years, and those two duke it out quite often. And it's lovely to see that the racing is still good, and that they're still enjoying it. The water here is beautiful. We had a little bit of ups and downs with the water, but the water now at the moment is crystal clear. We've got a little bit of weed growth, but they kind of keep that under control. So it's beautiful learning to windsurfing on the lighter days, and wingsurf, wingfoil here as well. Guys are just going out now, just making their way out into the water. There's a few sail changes going on here as the wind is now just shot past the 24-25 knot mark. So we're getting, to the peak time. What are we now? We're sitting at about 1:05. We should expect the wind could increase as much as 10 knots during the afternoon. So we'll see. Guys will be going down onto their smaller kit. Everybody's running for the start line. So they've done a timer from the beach here. They're doing a time start. I think it's 4 minutes, and they've got 4 minutes to get back up to the start line and hit the mark, dead on the mark. So that's good. For the guys have to train quite hard to not go over early because they get disqualified, and it's good. So let's just see what's going on. There's some awesome new equipment down here. I see starboards. I see some Fanatics, duotone stuff, some simmer stuff here, RODs. It's all happening. I see Patrick's. Yeah, it's great. And so the guys are all heading out to the start. Yeah, they're all heading out to the start line, which they will head out to the other bank, and then they'll point back upwind to get to the start line, which is up to the left of us. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 marks downwind, and then the finish line is on the right-hand side of the bay over here as they come through. Yeah, so yeah, I see Mitch is changing for the medium. Yeah, it's getting windier now, so he's opting for medium board now. Yeah, the wind is starting to fill in quite nicely now. It's good. It's a good direction as well. It's settled in southeast, which is our trade wind. It's hard to explain to people who haven't been here. A lot of people complain about how windy Cape Town is. Yes, it's windy, but if you're a wind sport lover, this is the place. We have not only good flat water conditions, we have brilliant wave conditions here as well. And I know today we've got some pretty good waves running at the moment, and the guys will all be out in the various places. Yeah, there goes Mitch out on the water now. He's just hooked up his medium board. Let's see what the difference is in this race. we'll go from there. We are a few minutes away from the start of the second heat. Harry's going out now here. Good luck, Harry. And we've still got a few guys on the bank. They're sort of making it. Jaco Warmran's coming. We've got Chris Botma there. Okay, so I was slightly wrong there. They have just started the countdown timer. How many minutes is it, Jaco? 5 minutes. So they're working on a 5 minute sequence. So from the bank here, they'll all synchronize at 5 minutes, and they will head up to the start line and get ready for that onslaught to the start line. Which is going to be, I think it's going to be pretty heated, this one. We're probably likely to get 4 rounds of slalom in today, maybe more, depending on the wind. Often the wind wipes out the fleet, it just gets too strong here, but at the moment it's pushing slowly. We're up to between 20 and 25 knots of southeast wind. I can see the guys are all fully powered on the way up to the start line, so we'll see how the start goes. Doesn't seem to be plaguing the guys. There's quite a bit of weed around in the lake that floats around, but the wind's been blowing southeast for the past 3 or 4 days, so if there was any wind, it's at the bottom of it's on the right hand side of the lake. Often we get issues with weed when the wind blows west, then it blows north, then it blows south. So the weed tends to swirl around in the lake, and that causes big problems for the foiling guys and for the windsurfers. I would say it's got past teaching people now, the teaching people phase. We get winds over 40 knots here in Cape Town regular, and this lake being literally 300 meters from the ocean gets a pretty good clean wind strength here on a regular basis. I know a lot of the guys that come in here from overseas, they come for a morning session here, do some freestyle, have lunch, and then head to various wave spots for up to 1, 2, and 3 sessions in the afternoon in different places. Yeah, it's a place that we've had many of the top pros here. I remember Antoine Albeau dicing here with some of the guys. Bjorn Dunkerbeck, Ben van der Steen was a regular, and the list goes on to Gan, and yeah, we often had Lena Erdl, and we'd see Sarah doing some freestyle here. So it's a place that everybody loves, and if you've not visited Cape Town, it is something that you should put on your list for to do, especially if you're into water sports. From mid-October through to mid-March, a pretty steady trade wind, southeaster, typical day, not much in the mornings. By 11 o'clock, the breeze starts pulling in. By 1 o'clock, you're starting to hit peaks. Between 1 and 3, anything on a regular basis, 25 knots plus. Last few days, we've had gusts in excess of 30 knots on a lot of the beach breaks, and the waves have been firing. So it's been pretty good here in Cape Town. It's a good start to the season. And again, looking at that mountain, it's just amazing how that tablecloth just stays there and forms over the mountain. Okay, so we're getting very close now. We must be a few minutes now from the new timed. I see the last rider going into the start box. He's heading towards the towards the guys who are lining up to come back this way. I see some of the guys drifting towards the line now, keeping the power off the sail, feathering it. Some of the guys will take the direct approach to the line, where they'll go full tap from a couple of 100 meters back. Some of the guys will drift towards the line and full power it from 50 meters or so. Each guy has his own style of doing things. Here comes the pack heading towards the line now. Yeah, the whole idea is not to go over that start line before the time runs out. Otherwise, you run risk of a over early. So we can see from here the start line. Looks like the duotone hitting the line. Looks like, yep, looks like that was a good start from the duotone. And the simmer is catching up again. We have got it looks like it's Peter Lumley again in the first place with Jaakko Conradi, if I see correctly. Jaakko Conradi in second. First mark, they're hitting the first mark now. First mark is done, and we have got yeah, looks like Pete Lumley coming down to the first mark here. Really in control here, looking good trim, looking in control. It is pretty windy. Not too sure who the second duotone is. Mitch Wagstaff dicing it out with Jaakko Conradi again. There on in the midpoint, he's through. That looks like Greg Harrismith, possibly. And Mitch has made his way through to second place. Jaakko Conradi in third. Looks like Greg Harrismith in fourth. We've got Jerome and Harry Brem in fifth, Jerome in sixth, Jaakko Wolmerans in seventh, and Luke, Mr. Luke, in eighth position there. The pack looks really tight. There's some close racing here. Looks like Pete's got the outside mark. He's got it well in hand. Yep. Everybody's clear around the outside mark. And Pete's looking very speedy there. Very good. Looks really overpowered there, not hooked in at all. Mitch is like about to explode. And here comes Jaakko Conradi. Wow, that's full power slalom, that. Full power. Jaakko Conradi comes in third place. Looks like Greg Harrismith in fourth. There's Harry Brem in fifth. With Jaakko Wolmerans. Fantastic performance there from Jaakko Wolmerans. Spends a lot of time down at this lake in all kinds of conditions. Jerome with the simmer coming in sixth place. And Luke coming in seventh, I think. Luke, yes. Very good. Yeah, good racing. Okay, the wind has probably stepped up another notch. We are now looking at sail changes. Yeah, I think we've sort of stepped up past the 25 knot mark. Seems to have just found a new gear up, and it's looking pretty windy out there. So I think the guys will be searching for smaller boards, smaller fins, probably some smaller sails. And yeah, it's turning in to be one of those classic Mac racing days, and we're so happy to have this live streaming to the rest of the world. We hope you're watching, we hope you're enjoying it, we hope it's prompting you to spend some money and come down here and experience the Cape Doctor. Yeah, and what we just want to say that this is our first go at live streaming, and you can give us criticism, feedback, whatever you think we can do better. We're always up for criticism. We are loving. Give us your comments and let us know what you think. We plan to do more of this kind of thing. It's a great venue to have this kind of racing, and yeah, and that we hope to have some of you pro guys down here. Come join us. I know you always like to do some off-season training down here, but we've got a nice schedule of racing set up for the season, and it would be great to have some of you join us. So if you are coming, bring some of that slalom gear as well with you. Can be, I think it can be really, really good. But thanks to Stevie and his team, just an awesome setup here that they've got. We even worked through an Eskom power outage now and got us back online really quickly. So that's great to see. We're setting up for the wingers now. The wings have gone down in size a little bit, and it looks like they're going to be getting going shortly. And we hope that, what's up? How was that? yeah, thanks. Remember. Yeah, thank you, just waiting to come out of the water. That looked pretty windy, man.
Yeah, it was windy.
Windy.
Yeah, full on.
So, are you going to go down in size now?
Yeah, I'm going to go to 7.0.
7.0, same board?
Same board.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. I thought that. It looked pretty windy out there. Yeah. Okay, well, good luck on the next one. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Let's just see Harry. Let's see what Harry says. Harry! What do you say? What do you say, Harry? Come on, talk to me. Tell me, what is happening out there?
The wind is picking up rapidly now.
I see it's pumping now.
Yeah, so
typical southeaster.
The big boys are going to be happy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. For dear life.
Yeah, what size you on?
I went down to 6.2 and it's gone already.
Oh my god. And size, the board is 107, eh?
Yeah.
Isonic. Yeah. Fins, what do you think? Next race, you're going to just...
32, say?
Yeah, for
Very
sure.
Small.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good luck, man. Yaku, what happened in that race?
Well, it just got a bit windy quickly.
It got really windy really quickly.
7.8 was a bit big.
So were you on 7.8?
7.8 and 1.16.
Okay.
But it was a bit meaty, so I'll go
what's
down to 6.8 now and
okay,
fin.
so 6.8, smaller fins, and it should be good. Doesn't look like it's going to ease off.
No,
looks like it's just going to get windier.
We'll do that for one more race, and then after that we'll probably go down to the 97 small board. Yeah.
Good luck. Cheers. Wow. So the guys are all scrambling for smaller gear, and rightfully so, because I'm checking this water out now, and it's even windier now. It's pushing towards the 30 knot mark now, so we're going to see some exciting racing in the third and fourth heat. I'm pretty sure we'll go 4 rounds today. Let's see how the wing guys go today in this stronger wind as well. It's going to be exciting. Okay, so Cameron has the shorts on, Dave has the wetsuit on, and you've got different color wings now, so I can tell who's who, because I was calling you in second and then I saw you further back.
Well, the other way to tell the difference between Dave and I is Dave's about 100 meters ahead.
but well done, the F1 team are showing good, promising signs here.
Yeah, we next race hopefully is a little more
and this
promising.
wind, I mean, what happens? You just go smaller wings or smaller foils or what?
Smaller foil helps you go faster. Keep the same size wing.
Yeah.
And then from there, yeah, obviously, smaller foil, it's really a lot easier to get on your front foot as well, to stabilize it with the speed and hold it down. You can hold down a bigger wing.
And I noticed this downwind bit here, is it tricky to keep flying?
No, to be honest with you, I think they could have put the little downwind stretch quite a bit longer because you've got so much speed coming off here when you veer off. You could do with another 20 meters. That would really make.
But that's the good thing about the wing. The wing goes straight down, mate.
The wing goes straight down, and you follow it with the front.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
It's a really interesting concept. What they got going here. I just think another 20 meters would make
would be even better. Well, good luck in the next race.
Thank you.
Cheers. Yeah. I'll just walk out of the picture. So the wing guys are all ready to go. I see Josh has put on a 3.1 wing here. I think in the first race he was on 5.2, but I would say all of that is way too big now, so that's good. So I see a 103 mast length here and a rock and roll 57 NSYS 57. He's using a NSYS spin 3.1. It's a small wing that. I've not seen the wings as small as this, but obviously with winds like this that we've got going on, where we're sitting with a solid 25 plus now. The Cape Doctor is fully in swing, dishing out lots of medicine for flus and everything, with all this clean air. It's just amazing. They say that Cape Town is like a baby. If it's not wet, it's windy. So today it's windy and not wet. 2, 1, synchronize. So there's the 5-minute start timer for the next wing race. Joshy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready. And you got a 3.1 on.
Yeah. Well, I'll quickly see if it's big enough. Otherwise, I'll come for a quick change.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Good luck.
See you at the end.
Cool. Come on, Dave. You got it. Say again. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Are we are live? Okay, cool. Good luck, Monica. Yeah. Yeah, good. Come on, Marky, you got it. What size? 3.5. Wow, 3.5. Mark Derman going out on a wing now, and he was sailing out of Com yesterday, windsurfing, in some pretty monster sets out there yesterday. He sent me some pics, and yeah, this is what's so great about the Cape Town guys, is they do a bit of everything. So we got Mark, he's a big wave sailor, and he's doing some wing racing today. It's just awesome. And I guess it's because we can. When you have the wind and you have waves and you have all of this in a town like this, it's really easy to do all kinds of disciplines. I know he does stand-up paddling as well, and more stuff. So yeah, the guys are all getting going now, up and going out there. Looks like they're all flying. It's going to be interesting racing. Keep watching, guys. Keep watching. Please, lots of likes, lots of loves. We need the love, we need the encouragement. So if you're watching, send us a shout out. And if you want me to shut up, just tell me to shut up. Okay, but I won't. Okay, but we're down here at MAC, affectionately known as MAC, Milnerton Aquatic Club. Yeah, probably one of the best Southern Hemisphere water sports arenas. Had many a good session here myself. Waters are fairly warm now, so it's pretty good. The guys are all heading up to the start line. Just talking to Cameron there about this downwinder leg here that they do straight downwind. He reckoned it could be even longer. It's a nice break for them in between the reaching, so that's wonderful. We got a lady in the race here. She's got a small little starboard wing on, Monica, and it's big up to her for being actually even out there. It's tough conditions, very tough conditions. And I see the F1 boys are already lining up with the Ensis wing, and it's looking good. Looking good. The F1 boys are really shunting. I see Dave Maxwell there. He's getting upwind really nicely. Cameron's also locking it down there and going well. And then we've got Olaf Marting out there with his wing, and he's coming up on the back there, looking very good. But all in all, a fantastic day down here. Great turnout. All the containers are open. Doors are I've got people all in rigging gear, changing gear, putting stuff on, different stuff, and it's looking fantastic. Down here, it's nice to see such activity down here in Cape Town today, and wonderful to have this venue to come and basically share this with the rest of the world. Basically, if you're watching and you get chance to comment, let us know where you're calling from, where you're watching from. It would be great to know that you're watching. Fantastic to hear. I can't actually see the screen because I'm down at water's edge, but it would be great to know if you put on the comments where you are and where you're watching from. Yeah, it would be good. Let's do a camera mid-race, just to update quickly. Give me like a minute with you close up. Can you do that? Okay. Further back, okay. Okay, so we're about halfway through the day. The second round of wingfoiling is about to start. They've gone out there with really small wings, and it'd be interesting to see how this whole thing comes together here. But we've got, if you're watching, tell your mates to watch. Likes and loves us, please. We're trying our best here. We want to bring Cape Town, South Africa to the rest of the world. And look at the conditions. Just look at the tablecloth on the mountain. This is the real Cape Doctor blowing here. We got 25 knots plus blowing. We got the wing guys out. We got the windsurfing guys out, and it's just a fun festival going on down here. Guys going out with smaller gear, going to play around in the choppy conditions, and all the guys are here in their setting up in their containers, frantically rigging, changing fins, changing sails, everything going down. It's wonderful to see water sports alive like this in a great venue like this down in Cape Town. What a wonderful place to be. Thank you for joining us. If you're joining us, if you online, please tell your friends to join us. We've got 2 more rounds of slalom and wingfoil racing to come, and it's going to be great. It's going to be really hotly contested. Okay, laters. Okay, brilliant. And there we go. We got a great start there. It looks like Josh again with a flying start on the Ensis wing. He dropped down to a 3.1 wing. And we've got the two F1 boys bringing up the rear end there. But it is absolutely cranking here. So look really nicely in control though, the guys, but Josh just seems to have the edge there with some speed. He's got some amazing speed. Oh, and Cameron's just gone down. Cameron's gone down with a big hit. I don't know if he hit some weed or whatever, and but that is, just trying to see who that is. Is that Mark Durman in the back there with the other F1 there? It could be. Okay, there goes the other guys. There's Olaf, and coming through in the back section there. He's also making some time up quite quickly. Yeah, that is Mark Durman with the yellow sail, with the yellow wing. I didn't get the brand of it. Josh is coming down to the first mark. He's Cameron still seems to be down. I don't know what he's done there, whether he's had an equipment issue, but he's still down. I see the wings flying, but he's not getting up yet, and he was lying in second place, so that's a bit of a mare for him. Oh, he's going again now. He's back up. He's okay. Josh is coming down to the second mark, pumping away there. They'll turn and then they go into this full-on downwind section, which for me in windsurfing it's kind of weird, but they say they love it. They're coming with so much speed there that they just pump then all the way down to the next mark, and then they round off into the turn there. And Josh is looking completely in control. There's some huge gusts coming through now. Dave Maxwell looking really good as well. Pumping, lets the wing go neutral, and he's pumping away down the course to that next mark. Rounds it, hooks the power back in, and away they go again. Very, very cool. Very cool. And Olaf has made it up to third place now. He's coming through. Looks like he's got a fairly big wing on. Yeah, I think he was still using a wing around the 5 meter mark, which is pretty big for the guys, especially when they're on like 3s and 4s maximum. I saw a little starboard out here now. There was a 3 for Monica. Monica was on. There goes Olaf. He's coming down to the second mark. Cameron's starting to make a bit of a comeback. He's now up to 4th, rounding the mark. Olaf's gone down, so Olaf could very well lose this position if he doesn't get up quick. Yep, I think he has. There we go. There's Cameron's gone through, and he's singing again now. He's off going, and Olaf's going to be irritated with that one because he dropped it on that mark just as he was rounding the mark, and he's away. He's away again. So Josh is coming down. Looks like he's got the win in the bag there, and he's just cruising down. Let's see what he does. Maybe some. Let's see if he does any jumps or whatever. He's an amazing freestyler. Yeah, there we go. Josh had a fairly long mast on there. He had like a 103 I saw there on the thing, on his board. And Dave Maxwell coming down into second place. That's looking really good. Well done, Dave. He's not done much flat water racing. He's been mostly doing downwinders. He's been pioneering that for the last couple of years on the Milnerton run, and really is a great run, 2 or 3 Ks out in the bay, down to Big Bay Bloberg, and he's been doing that a lot. So he said that flat waters, it's quite different from the downwinding side of things. Yeah, there goes Cameron back in third, looking good. Don't know what happened up there. He might have hit some weed. Yeah, nice third place and off. Yep.
and Olaf is pushing through into 4th position, and he will be happy with that, because he started way at the back of the race, and he's pushing through now there, and he's got himself 4th place in the racing there. Yeah. Good racing, nice. I see lots of potential for Wingfoil racing. Potential is huge. Sort of, I love this whole downwind section of like a pump track. Almost, they build it into the course as well, even in such wind as this. Josh showing us how it's done out there on the water at the moment. Josh from Natal. Yeah, he's from Natal. He's used to the warmer waters, maybe the lighter winds as well. He's going backside there with the wing. So much that can be done there with the wing and everything. Yeah, beautiful. Well, the wind seems to have possibly plateaued. We are between 25 and 30 knots. It seems to have stayed around there. I could be wrong. It could be getting more. Guys are coming out with smaller gear now, testing out for the next round of windsurfing. So they're putting smaller boards, smaller sails on, and yeah, it's they say it's blowing nicely now. I can see it's blowing wildly now. Yeah, there's some chop building up as well now. Here at Mac, when the wind gets quite windy, when it gets quite windy, we build up a lot of sort of rolling chop. So these inside marks are going to get more and more difficult. Whoa! Yeah, somebody's sail just took off there and ended up plastered against the wall. So we recovered that one. Going live with the mic. Cam, what did you hit out there?
A little bit of weed for a change.
Oh no, we thought that. We thought it was possibly the weed. Because you stayed down a while, but then you got up and you came straight to the 3rd again.
I kind of thought I'd mapped my line. I got my line right, and then I got to the race. I looked at the line and I realised the line I'd mapped was actually the wrong buoy.
Oh no. Anyway, better luck in the next one. Hectic. He hit some weed. I thought so. Connected some weed there. Yeah, actually, just when I thought we had reached a plateau, I'm now seeing the sail, the wind starting to push again now. So we have pushed up towards the 30 knot mark, and it's going to get survival of the fittest now. It gets pretty wild here, yeah. Thank you. What? Yeah, I was going to say, I just pushed it in a little bit more. Just now it flips and flies. Next thing it goes all down the beach, yeah.
now. Okay, Joshy, you said you weren't sure if you got the right wing. Was it the right wing?
Oh yeah, it was the right wing.
Well, it was the right wing. You were absolutely flying out there.
Thank you.
I mean, the F1 boys were bearing down on you, but then Cameron hit some weed and he just obliterated. And you just like took off on that second mark and you just gone. Like, and you're pumping down here was spot on as well. So it's good. That's 2 wins. So yeah. I think you're looking good. I think there's some more. There will be some more racing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there definitely will be. I think there's one more race after this.
Okay. Good luck.
Awesome. Thank you.
Ciao. That looked wild out there, man. That looked pretty wild. And you're on a 4 meter, and I could see this thing was like powered up. And when Cameron went down, you were right at the back of the pack. And next thing I see you like 4th, coming through 3rd, and then you just dropped it here. And I was like, get up, get up, get up. Anyway, it was good. It looked wild out there.
It is pretty wild. It just came up out of nowhere, and it just is hammering. There's big gusts in there.
Yeah.
And then grass.
Grass.
Lots of grass.
Lots of grass.
The message is don't do grass.
Good stuff.
In Milnerton Aquatic Club, you have plenty of it.
Of grass, yeah. Well, good luck in the next race, man.
Thank you, Paul.
Cheers.
See you later.
Yeah. Hey Josh, grab a hold of that. I'm going to ask you a few questions about handles and non-handles and bars. What's the story here? I see bars and I see handles.
Wait, right now?
And I see, yeah, go for it. You talk.
Oh, okay.
And I see, then there's handles, sort of floppy handles. What's the story here with bars and handles? Where are we?
Look, it's a bit of a contentious thing, and I think it comes up to like personal preference at the end of the day. You know, the sport's still young, so you know, everyone's trying to figure out, you know, what works best for them. You know, so the swing with the bar is just
because there's a solid bar there, and there's a split bar.
So that's more aimed at like free riding and that kind of thing. So look, it's right now it's each to their own personal preference. You know, performance-wise, you know, the main difference having a hard handle versus a soft handle is backwinding and pushing out the sail. You're not pressing your knuckles against the mast. But if you're in the waves, people like that because now you're not adding another solid component to the kit that can potentially damage you or the board. So would you say that the long bar is more of a free ride? That's more of a free ride, freestyle kind of thing, right? Yeah. And the bar, does it give you more of a solid feel to the wing? Yes, it's definitely more direct. Yeah. More direct. Yeah. What's your preference? At the moment, the Ensis bar wing has just come out, so I'm still coming to grips with it. But I think for exactly free riding, freestyle. And even I'm enjoying it in the waves because of the direct input. It's fantastic. Yeah. Okay, and are you using different models here, or similar models? Let's not talk about the bottom one. Yeah. Oh, is that it's not there. It's not there. It's a prototype. Yeah. So that one we're not allowed to look at. No, we're not allowed to look at that. Okay, we're not allowed to look at that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but now, do you think that wings are moving away from the floppy handles? No, they're definitely going to be there to stay, especially for like in the waves. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's as I said, at the end of the day, ultimately, I think it's going to move towards, you know, being interchangeable, so you can just put what you want on your wing. Yeah. So it's like, you know, then it's up to each person. Yeah. And pressures, I see they're like 8 psi. Yeah. Pumping hard. Yeah. Pumping hard, these wings. No, they're going to go even harder. Like the new materials, people are pumping like 10 psi to 12 psi, even upper than that. Yeah. And so the bladders have to be just that little bit more stronger, or I think just I'm not too sure about the tech, but definitely the outer leading edge. And I see you using this. I mean, I feel like the 70s with windsurfing here. It looks so, but it's all you need. You just need to take the weight off the. Yeah. What's the story with the harness? I mean, look, I'm playing around with it now, and I mean, it seems like a lot of people internationally are as well. Look, it's just when it comes to racing, winging up until this point, you know, it's very much been a free ride kind of sport, and the foil allows you to not have that much pressure on your hands because you can feather it out. But now we're going back to like racing, and it's like, okay, as much you want to load as much power for as long as possible, you know, and it's like now for an extended period of time, you know, just having that little bit of rest in your arms. Okay. Makes a big difference. Yeah. Last question. Right. Have we not got to the water start? Because I watched Olaf out there on that mark. He gets on his knees. It all seems so slow. Right. Have we not got to that stage yet where you can put the wing up in the air and pull yourself on the board and go like a windsurfer? I've seen. I mean, I've seen guys do it, and I've done it once or twice. I mean, always the concern is, right, because the wing's not attached to the board, that if you let go of the wing, right, you have the foil angled like this. You know, you're gonna, if you let go of the wing or something, you're going to wash your wing into the foil, and then you need a repair. Other than that, it's just, I feel the winds just need to be really strong. So and I mean, and to be honest, the techniques to get up are so quick anyways. It makes zero difference. Yeah. It's just other but it just reminds me of somebody learning to windsurf. You got to get on your knees, you got to get the wing up a bit, and then you got to go. It's so simple. You're in the water started up, and go. I don't know. Maybe we'll see in the future more. I mean, maybe, who knows, but you know, I think winging has its own identity in that regard. Yeah, so, no, that's great. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Josh, for the tech talk.
Tech Talk.
Tech Talk Sunday. Tech Talk Sunday. And it really is a sport that's becoming quite technical. You know, when I look at all of this, there's a bat wing here. There's handles, foils with double handles. There's one long handles. Yeah. They're okay. Right, and I am actually missing. I missed completely this race. I'm so sorry. Talking there, tech talking, and it actually looks like we're getting to the end of this race, and it looks like I see a green sail in the lead here, which means that Mitch has got one of the races back. Yep, he's got a very demanding lead there, and he's looking really good on that and in control with that simmer gear. He's on the simmer medium board with the sails. Whoa, what a dismount, windy dismount. Pete's coming through. He looks like he's also got good gear there. He's got good control, and with Jaakko Conradi in third place, and Harry Brem. Is that Harry Brem? Looks like Harry Brem in the fourth position. He's done really well today. He's done really well. He's using a GA sail there, if I'm not mistaken. And here comes Luke. Do we expect Luke to give us one of those amazing dismounts that he does? One of those catapults of note? No, he's not going to oblige us today, but that was really good, yeah. And bringing up so listening to the whistling now, we definitely hitting the 30 knot mark. There is the last guy coming in there would be, just checking that out, who that would be. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, it's Jerome. I think it's Jerome. Very nice. Good racing. Nice solid racing. Harry! Sorry, I'm shouting in the mic here. My friend Harry. He's also one of the more senior riders here, and he's doing so well. He's doing incredibly well. Yeah, it's proper windy now. Proper windy now. It always happens. Okay, what do we got going here? Yeah. I've got it. Yeah, wait. I gotta ask. Am I right? Am I live? Okay, I gotta ask this guy. He's just doing so flipping well today. It's amazing. How are you feeling out there?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm cruising, man.
I can see you cruising, totally cruising. It's amazing. Just absolutely brilliant.
Times, and you have to hold on a bit.
Yeah, that's the problem. If it was one long race, no problem. I would be the same. But actually having to turn in these conditions,
it's
incredibly difficult. Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah. What do you reckon? 30 knots out there?
It's plus 30, yeah.
Plus 30. Yeah. Proper plus 30.
Boys.
For the big boys. Yeah. Okay.
You should be out there.
But well done, well done. Right. So Stevie,
what's up? Now this is going to be embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing.
Go to your son quickly.
No, I'll tell him. But Robbie,
yes,
how's your day going?
Absolutely. In Afrikaans, they say kak.
That is definitely an Afrikaans word. Yeah,
yes.
It's wild out there, eh?
It's freaking ballistic, man.
So the foil is no good now.
Well, this oak's too old. That's
Yeah. The fear factor is there.
And here he is, the main peanut.
Robbie's just a bit soft.
Yeah, I see you. That was an amazing run. That was really good.
That was time.
You were on time.
7-0's just singing. It's perfect.
7-0?
7-0's just working.
Hold it.
Yes, sir.
The color of your sail and the color of this and the color of your hair, we can see.
I am the cream soda man.
You're the cream soda man, that's it.
I'm like the yellow flash.
What size you on?
7-0. And
7-0, 116, medium board, and fine.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Wild.
Working great.
But wild.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, I know it's wild.
But it's good fun.
So can you handle one more round?
Yeah, if they want to do it.
If they want to
do it on the same kit.
Yeah, beautiful.
But yeah, it's good fun.
Well done, Mitch.
Thanks.
Well done. Showing that
water now.
stamina there. Okay. Thank you. Sorry for that slightly ad hoc interviewing there, but the spirit is really going wild down here. There's the wings are getting smaller, the fins are getting smaller, the sails are getting smaller, and the wind is getting more. And we're now, like Harry said there, we're now looking at plus 30 knots. It's a proper what we call southeaster blowing today. Full power. Better start.
No grass.
No grass. The F1 team are looking. The F1 team are fully on it. They're hungry for a win today. Stevie. Done. Okay, so round 3 of the wings are out there, and look how small these wings are now. I think we're down on some 2.5s, we're down on some 3.1s. I see Monica's on a tiny little wing there, and the guys are heading up towards the start line for their, I think this is going to be their last round of the wingfoiling. So it's looking, yeah, this is extreme now. This has got to next level. So the guys are all there, just getting up on their boards and heading out. Man, that the wing that Dave Maxwell's got, I think that's like a 2 or something, but he's still got plenty of wind. It's amazing. A lot of wind out there. Yeah. So if you're thinking about bringing your wing gear to Cape Town, do it. Come and sail at Mac. Come and do your winging at Mac. Try the Downwind series, which is a fully safety series on Friday evenings from Milnerton to Big Bay. Also fun to do. Or just come and join us at our racing on every month down here at Mac. Chances are we'll have a light wind day one day, maybe. But at the moment, yeah, we're hitting a good 30 knots of wind now. It's going to make that last round of slalom really interesting. We can see there Mitch, who really favours the heavier winds. He had a demanding lead there in that race, but Pete Lumley has had 2 wins in the previous rounds, so it's all down to that last heat, I think. for the day, and yeah, we're going to see how that plays out in the wind. A lot of the guys start fading now. The stamina starts happening, and you know, the guys get pretty fatigued. We're a bit rusty. We haven't had so much wind like this for quite a few months during our winter period, but the guys have had a few days, but not really like a race day sort of conditions like this. So yeah, the wingers are all making their way up to the start mark at the top there. Oh, I see that looked like Cameron on the F1. He just detached from the board. I think he probably hit another piece of weed there. The weed seems to be pretty heavy, which is always a problem for the foilers. The weed seems to stop the foilers like immediately, unlike a windsurfer where we might bang it a bit and then dredge through it, but the foilers tend to stop straight away. That was Dave Maxwell that hit the weed then, so he's just trying to keep things going. I see Olaf Martin up the top there with the Ospreys. He's made it up to the top. I see Cameron over in the corner there. This looks like this is Josh here with the blue Ensis, the 3 meter. He's heading up to the start line, and we'll see how those guys get going in the next round. It's a few minutes away, and then we've got the showdown with the windsurfing guys. Yeah. Mitch. What's your take on, you're going to talk a little bit about winging, and what's your take on that? Okay, yeah, okay, hold on. So I've got Mitch here, and we're going to watch this. He's going to help me a little bit here. We're going to watch this wingfoiling race, and Mitch, what do you know about wing?
What I know about winging, I don't know too much about winging.
Yeah.
I've done a bit of normal windsurf foiling.
Yeah.
I haven't gone into the surf foiling yet, so I'm predominantly coming from a windsurfing background, heading into windsurf foiling.
But we've got a demo day next week, and somebody told me that they're going to get you wingfoiling on that day.
Yeah, like I'm super keen.
So
I'm pretty sure I can.
Josh is going to get you windfoiling. He's going to get you Josh.
Wingding Josh.
Yeah, he's going to get you going.
Look, so, I mean, I've done foiling behind a boat. So
yeah,
I did it in Mauritius. A friend of mine told me to take me on a foil behind a boat. I've done that thing. Not got this wing thing yet.
You haven't quite got it yet.
Haven't quite got there yet. I don't have the tools.
Yeah.
So we've got to get some tools, and then I think we can make some magic happen.
Yeah.
I'm looking at these wingfoil guys here now, and I'm seeing some like really small umbrella-sized wings out here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I guess it's the same principle when it comes to windsurfing. The wind increases, smaller wings.
Look at this F1. He's flying.
Yeah, he's cooking. I mean,
he's right in weed zone up there.
Yeah, for sure.
And but they don't seem to be worried.
I'm getting a bit spicy there.
Yeah, I think that was Josh as well.
Oh, Josh getting a little spicy there.
So I'm wondering if, you've done quite a bit of wind foiling.
Yes.
So I wonder if the wing foiling is also prone to this huge lift out of the water when the gust hits you, or is it less likely to lift out the water?
Look, I think the level of that we have here is actually pretty high, the standard. So I think in the beginning you are going to be prone to take off out the water. A gust hits you. I mean, you've got 2-3 variables going on. You've got this board with a foil underneath you. You've got a wing which you got to control, and you've got to check and watch out for the wind and where the gusts are coming.
Yeah.
So you don't get one of those 3 things going perfectly smooth. Something's going to happen.
Something's going to happen. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
And I think the main key is once you get into a sweet spot and you are foiling and you can manage it, then you try and hold that.
Yeah.
You don't really want to be moving around too much, making big adjustments to your body weight or to the foil weights as well.
So I see the guys are all rounding the mark towards the start line. I think we're a minute or so away from the start of that last round. The wind, what do you reckon the wind's doing right now?
I'm seeing some serious whitecaps out here on the water. I think it's easy 20-25 knots, maybe a little bit more in the gusts. There's a couple of hell gusts on the other side. And I mean, I'm sure when the guy pans across and takes you to where they do their first jibe mark, you can see the famous Table Mountain with that tablecloth. Tablecloth was not there this morning, and it was like easy 15 knots. As soon as that tablecloth started to appear, it just picked up. And it increased and increased and increased. It seems to be holding now. It's sort of found a spot where it's comfortable with the wind, and that seems to be where it's at now.
Is that the start? That could be winding Josh fully out on his own.
Is it? No. It's Josh.
Yeah, that's the start. Yeah, Josh has got a flying start there. And again,
we've got a couple guys in hot pursuit.
Yeah, they're all on it now. They're all tracking him down.
Oh, Josh getting a little swirly.
Yeah, no, it looks super windy up the top there, eh?
This, like I say, guys, there's a couple of that's right where he just took off a little bit there.
The orange wing, that's Dave Maxwell with the long pants on. That's Olaf in the middle with Cameron Rain from Watersports. Oh, there goes down. There goes Olaf takes a big wipe out there. I wonder if he can recover from that.
I guess when it comes to the wingfoiling as well, you know, top end's one thing, and I don't know how much you're going to gain over that long distance stretch.
Yeah. So
it's not a very long run where the guys are hanging on for.
Hey, listen, the guys are closing in on Josh.
Cam got in pretty tight there. I mean, Cam rocked it. I think Cam's got the lead there, if I'm not mistaken.
He could very well.
Orange
yes, he has.
Cam has taken the lead.
Cameron's taken the lead in this one. So Josh is under pressure now.
Cam's just gone down. There must have been a hell gust there. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Cameron went down, and Josh is Dave Maxwell's coming through there.
Coming in hard.
Yeah, Dave Maxwell on the left side.
Bring it back. He looked like he had quite a bit of top end speed there. If I'm not mistaken. Looked like he had a lot of top end.
Yeah, but this is as you know, this is a hell of a downwind run here.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the foilers actually prefer, whether they like the downwind runs.
Josh is pumping away there, and he's trying to get that board downwind, and it's looking hectic.
Though he seems to have found his sweet spot.
Yeah. And Dave's actually pulling into the lead, I think. I think Dave's actually gone ahead of Josh.
Yes, I don't know. It's getting close to this jibe mark here. It's going to be interesting going around.
He's pulled ahead of Josh by about 20 meters.
I have to see what this jibe mark is, because it's second jibe.
Yeah, they're going to go downwind now.
The wind.
Watch Dave's pump in action here now as they go downwind. And here comes Josh. Josh is pretty quick at this one. Let's see how they round this mark. Yeah, there they go. Josh has lost the foil, but he's up and going again. Oh, Dave's actually pulling away now. He's actually got this one.
Spot.
Yeah, and so
struggle to get going there on the foil. I'm not sure what's going on.
Olaf is back up, and he is giving.
I have a feeling it's going to be a fight for third place.
Yes, because Cameron. This was. Oh, look at Cameron's speed coming into that mark.
Down there.
Yeah, and keep it together, Olaf. That's where you dropped it last time. Changing feet. He lost his position there.
Difficult.
Yeah. Well, you go from that switch stance, and then you got to get it back. And then the problem is that the foil either elevates or drops, and you end up in the water. It's exactly what happened.
I guess it would be like surfing as well, where you've got a preferred side, either goofy or natural.
Yeah, you would, yeah. Wow, look at Dave.
Some of the guys prefer not to switch. Right, switch the whole way in, so it's much easier transition.
Yeah, transition round to it, yeah. But look there, Dave Maxwell seems to have got that.
I think.
And Josh has actually gone down. Josh went down, and he has lost the.
It's now going to be a serious fight for third place, I think, because Olaf's hungry for that third. Josh is obviously straining an ollie or two
look
there.
At that. What I love about
Olaf just ate it.
Oh dear.
So obviously there's a hell gust right where he is there.
Yeah.
Dave Maxwell's just opted for granny gear.
But look at Cameron, what a comeback. What a comeback from Cameron. I mean, that's incredible. He was last. And that's what's great about this racing. It's still quite, it's still open. It's not like a procession. Although Dave's making it a bit of a procession here. Dave Maxwell is going really well. He's got that one in the bag. So that's the win.
Solid finish for Dave. He was smooth right from the get-go. He didn't drop a jibe.
Yeah.
I think that is the key. Is have a fairly decent start. Good top end. Don't have to be the fastest on the water.
And Cameron gets the second place. Look at that. So the F1 team.
Well done to Cam.
The F1 team are reigning supreme.
Oh, we got Josh coming in hot here. Let's see if he's going to do something a little flippy for us maybe at the finish. I'm not sure if he does though.
Yeah, Josh took some beating there. I don't know what's been going on there. Either he got weed around the foil or something happened there. He lost the speed and everything there on the course. So Josh comes in there with the third, and he won't be too happy with that. He wanted to have 3 bullets, but I mean he can't. I think he's still one for the day.
Josh charged a bit early. Make sure he goes through the finish.
Yeah.
You've got to go through the finish line, guys.
There we go.
Have to make it through. Well, we got Olaf coming in now with the 3rd place, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, with the 4th. Let's see if he doesn't explode now on this downwind run.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see.
There are a couple ladies in this foiling fleet.
There's one, and Monica, and she's there. With that small starboard wing.
Whoa.
She's doing so well.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's hectic out there for them. Yeah.
It is windy, guys. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding.
Olaf.
It is windy out here.
Olaf's trying to keep that foil from lifting too
exploding.
much. From exploding.
It's getting a little spicy there. Whoa. It could be a real classic finish from Olaf. Does he explode through the finish line and claim 4th place? Or is he going to play it safe? No, he's playing it safe.
He's got it. He's got the 4th place.
He's definitely a little bit wobbly on that foil.
That's pretty good, man.
Smooth drive there, though.
Well, Mitch, that was a pretty good race.
It was a lot of action in that one.
Are you ready for the next? Are you ready for the next
windsurf race? Yeah, here comes Dave Maxwell coming in.
Maxwell with a win. I'm going to try and get an interview with him. Maybe you can get the interview with him.
I mean, we can, but I guess myself, we're going to be getting ready for our race soon.
Okay. Thank you for helping me out there, man.
No stress, guys.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you for Mitch. Man, there's hope for him. Yeah, he could become a wingfoiler. Who knows? We never know. You know, we expose him to the wingfoiling. Maybe that's another thing that he does. And finally, look here. The F1 team are coming in. They are triumphant. Yeah, well done to the F1 team. That was pretty good. Dave, what you using? What size there? 3 square meter. Wow, you did so well out there.
Thanks,
that was you were hungry for that one.
Yeah.
And then Cameron made such a great comeback.
I know.
I'm not sure what happened to Josh. He looked like he had a tough time out there.
I don't know what's wrong with Josh.
But well done. Great. Well done to the F1 guys. So, as Shakespeare would say, to weed or not to weed.
Oh no, that wasn't weed there.
What was that one?
That was just pure silliness.
Pure craziness, and it got wild out there, and you came back again into the mix. So well done, first and second.
That was a really fun race.
First and second for the F1 team.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great racing. It was great with Dave as well.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what happened to Josh. You know what happened to Josh? He looked like he had some problems out there.
I don't know. I've been wanting to ask him because it's not like Josh to make him.
Yeah. Anyway, well done.
Thank you.
Hey, you man, you good? Yeah, good. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. Olaf had one massive explosion coming down here. I'll try and get to the... Yeah. Yeah, that was great. So tell me what happened there, coming down there. Was there a bit of weed or something, or just a big explosion?
On that top section there, there was weed. Fully lit, nicely locked, and seeing the guy in front want to go for it.
Yeah, because I saw you there. I'm like, he's got it. He's in there, man. And then suddenly the weed.
The walk of shame, Wiley Coyote off the cliff. Pick me, here we go.
But well done, well done.
Thank you.
Hey Glenn. Little bit. Yeah. Yes. Put me off. Yeah, put me off. Yeah, so I'm not sure what happened to Josh on that heat, but maybe you can just tell us what happened there.
Rig for the lulls.
Rig for the lulls. Okay, because it was wild out there.
Yeah. Also found a piece of grass near the top. Yeah. I was stuck on my stabilizer.
And that was it. Done. It was stuck there. Yeah. So you had to get off and get it off.
Yeah. When I fell in there, I had to pull it off.
Okay. Yeah. But it's really windy out there now.
Yeah.
And you're still using the 3.1.
Yeah.
And it's full power.
Full power.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay. Cheers.
Okay, Monica, come and tell me what's going on out there. It's wild out there, eh?
It's wild.
Yeah. Is it windy?
Yeah, I'm a bit overpowered.
What size have you got? A 2 square. I've been looking at the wing thinking, I gotta get one of those. That wing looks so cool. But it's 2 square meter. But tell me, is it really twitchy? Or is it nice and powerful? Yeah.
But I'm not good with this kind of, it's crazy.
Yeah, no, I can see that your body's big, everything. But you're out there, that's the main thing. You do so well. Well done. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
So she's on a 2 square meter. So guys, this is the last race, and it's down to this race for the windsurfers. We've got solid 25, 30 knots of wind out there, and it's wild. And the windsurfers are heading out up to the start mark. We should have a really good slalom race here. Let's see what happens. Let's see who's got it. It looks like it's either going to be Pete Lumley or Mitch Wagstaff. I think it's whoever finishes first in this race is going to win the day's event. But it's been great racing, and there's lots of camaraderie here, so it's all great and it's all good. Let's see what happens. Yeah! Okay, so great, guys. I think you can see there's enough cameras all around, but we're now heading into the last round of slalom today, and we are looking at plus 30 knots of wind. I've got Robbie Bence here who's going to help me commentate on this last race. And how's it been for the day? What do you think, Robbie? It's been a classic day, eh?
Yo, this is typical southeast of Cape Town wind. Yeah. It just, from 12 o'clock, I don't know what happens, but it just
switched on, didn't it?
It's like a light switch. Someone just switches it on. The white horses go ballistic.
You know, you can't explain to people. They go, oh no, was it windy? It was windy at 9 o'clock, and then we had a little bit of wind at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the evening. No, we get wind the whole freaking day here, and it blows like crazy, doesn't it? It's hard to explain.
It's strange at a typical summer's day in Cape Town. You have that. The wind plays around up until about 11 o'clock. Then it goes into hibernation from till about 12:15, and then suddenly it goes
happens,
ballistic.
I often tell people when they come to our shop, I say, listen, don't stress about the wind in the morning. Go have breakfast, go to the shopping with the wife, do whatever. But 1 o'clock, you better be at the beach.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at these white horses. You know, going around these buoys. The funny thing of this little lake is people underestimate the sharpness of the chop.
Yes.
When you try and jibe, it's like going over a cattle grid. You know, it's like bang, bang.
Yeah.
And the inexperienced guys do these very wide jibes, inclusive of myself, because you get scared.
What I remember the most about this lake was 10-15 years ago, we used to have the speed trials here, and the crashes and the catapults right here where this buoy is because of the chop, the harshness of the chop. So the guys would be trying to hold the speed down, and there was Brian with his speed camera pointing it at the guy, and the guy would hold it till the last moment and then would wipe out and explode.
Did they start from the other bank there?
They started in sequence. You'd go over to the bank, you'd walk up, and you'd take it in turn to run down towards the beach here. And we used to see some of the most amazing crashes then.
And didn't they, the one year you told me they got the cops, the speed cops out with their guns?
No, Brian used to pay. Here we go, we're approaching the start line. We're approaching start line, and it looks like Mr. Lumley and Mitch duking it out. Looks like Mitch has got a great start. I hope he's not over early, but we can see from there they look like they were all going. That looks like, it looks like a clean start. Some of the guys lagging behind a little bit in the back there.
Mitchell's on a 7, hey, which is unbelievable.
That's 7.
I mean, in 30 knots.
Yeah.
And he's on a medium board of 115 litres.
And he doesn't have small fins, I don't think. So
what's he got on? I think a 30 or something.
No, he's got like a 36 on or something. Dude. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, he's a strong boy, eh?
Yeah. Okay, so looking for the other duotone, the
it's Jaco Conradi on 3rd, hey?
Is it? Yeah, because they've got the new duotones. Yeah, I think so.
Look how you get pushed upwind. As soon as you're trying to get into the back strap, you immediately get pushed upwind.
You have no idea how difficult it is to get off the wind here. Yeah, it's such a tricky thing to get off the wind here.
Fantastic. Hey, that board is flying, isn't it?
Well, maybe we just have hold it together, boy.
Yeah, this jibe is if you can make this jibe, you've won. Then it becomes a procession. Slowly, Mitch. Take it easy. Yeehaw.
Cattle grid. Yes. Cattle grid. Yes. Pete looks like he's about to explode.
Yes. The squat position.
It's there, but it works. It works for him. And he's got round. He's got it going.
Here come the squad.
Yeah.
Harry.
Yeah, what we got? So we've got, who's the one with the blue sail? Is that Jerome?
Yeah, he's spun out.
Is that Jerome? No, who is that?
Jeroen,
yeah, it is.
Where's he going?
He's up there. Wrong course, but he's down. You can just see there. That's so wild, eh? So that's Jaco Conradi here.
Yeah, and Luke's just started.
Yeah. Oh, Luke's on his way. But that's Harry Brem with the blue sail.
That's brilliant, eh?
I'm pretty sure that's Harry Brem with the blue sail. Absolutely fantastic.
Harry Brehm is an ex-PWA sailor from many years back. And
he told me he finished 4th in the German championships a number of years ago.
Yeah, you can see
when Bernd Flessner was about. So all very, very well experienced people here. Yeah. Luke's made it through the first mark.
All right.
Luke's made it through the first mark. Mitch looks like he's a little powered up. Yeah, Mitch is going there, but he's sort of holding it together. Maybe
he's not in the. I doubt he's
even in the harness.
No.
You think he's in the harness? I think it's. Yeah, I think the harness. But that was impressive. That was very impressive.
Yes, well done, Mitchell.
Well done, my boy. Yeah, that's
absolutely
good, mate.
Fantastic.
Well done, mate. And Pete's coming in. Yeah. He's coming in a great second.
Yep. He's going to give himself an enema if he goes any further down.
Oh, come on, Pete. Pete's got it. He's controlled there. He's using very long lines there as well. Yeah. And Harry Brehm, I'm blown away with Harry.
Meter.
Yeah, Harry is a tough bugger.
He must be 60, eh?
Yeah, he's so good. Fantastic. Well done.
Yay, that's speed, man.
Look at Yakugala! Very good indeed. Very good indeed.
And Luke still hasn't made...
Luke's still going to make... Oh! He's heading for the first mark. But I can tell you now...
Oh, this is horrible.
I know, but after 4 rounds of racing...
I know, yeah.
When you get to this point, you are so buggered. You can't even get the board to go 10 foot downwind.
And you've swallowed a litre of water and you've had enough.
Yeah. No, brilliant. It's good.
This is every single year at this time of the year, hey? It switches on.
Yeah, fantastic.
Look at that cloud falling over the mountain. Jeez.
Yeah, it's amazing how it never seems to disappear. It's always just there. It's like it's stuck there. But if you go into Cape Town, that thing is rolling the whole time. Yeah. It's rolling and disappearing. Yeah.
Are we finished?
We are. We're just gonna chat to Mitch. So in this latest in the next foil race, Clint Phelan from Airrush foilboarding and that. Clint Phelan from Airrush, the brand manager for Airrush. He's going to be in this race. Let's see what he does to the F1 boys and Josh, because they've been sort of duking it out. Let's see if Clint has something up his sleeve here. He's using some of the new vapors, which is good. Let's try to grab. So the wind's holding. It's now, I would say, up to 30 knots now. Harry said full on 30 knots. You know, would you say?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, easy.
Easy peasy.
Look at him. He's what a machine.
Mitch, you were a star.
Tell the world.
What happened? Tell us what happened in that race.
Oh, just
good start.
Everything. Good start.
Yeah.
Wind was right.
Yeah.
Smooth jibes.
Yeah.
Not always the cleanest.
Yeah.
But smooth. You got to make sure you land those jibes when it gets wild here.
You get this crazy look in your face when it's conditions like this.
Yeah, lights
it's like
up.
This. Yeah. I still remember a very famous French slalom champion telling you, Mitch, if you only got to survive the 5 minutes of the race.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's not like you're going to sail the whole day.
Oh, it's 4 or 5 minutes of pain.
4 or 5 minutes of pain.
You're just going to have to strain.
That's how you break it down. Is that how you break it down?
I've got to sail maxed out 110% for 5 minutes.
So on the edge, near to death, for 4 minutes, that's all?
For 4 minutes.
What fantastic advice.
4 minutes.
Once you break it down like that, it's less painful. It's less hard to think of it, yeah.
I mean, now we stand around the beach for half an hour. So I think we're done for today.
Look at the conditions, guys. It's just absolutely unbelievable. One of those classic days. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting race now, because we've got the wing guys are going out, and we've got Clinton Phelan from Airrush, who's going to be...
It's going to be interesting. He spoke to me now earlier, and he said he's comfortable on what he's got. Gave me a little wink and a nod.
Cut. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Good luck. Where we got camera is. Yeah. Good luck, Olaf. Go for it, Dave. Need the second bullet. That's awesome. So the wing guys making their way out for the final round now, and it's going to be a close race, this one. The wind is up. They're using smaller wings and foils now, and the racing looks like. I mean, I'm really impressed with this Wingfoil racing. It's the first time I've really seen these guys doing this, and I honestly think it mixes up with the windsurfers really well. I'd like to see the wind foiling fleet grow. I think there's space for that when we have light wind days. I'm for sure Robbie's going to be giving all his Zulu foils out to the guys in light winds, because this would be just so good for light wind foil racing. And we've got an outsider entering the racing now. He's I think watch this guy. Just watch this guy from Air Rush. That's good. Yeah, we've got Clinton. No, that's it's Clinton from Air Rush. He's got one of the new Vapors there. I'm sure they have to blur that. You might have to blur it out. I don't know, but yeah, let's see how it goes. He's the brand manager for Air Rush. He's come to join us for racing today. All the guys are super amped. I noticed that Josh went up with his wing size, so he went back to the 5 square meter from the 3, which is interesting. Yeah, that's what he said. He got a rig for the lulls, and so yeah, I mean, we honestly have to give Monica the determination award today. She's on a 2 square meter wing. She's just so good. Here comes one of the windsurfers. You can see now how really the chop is hectic here, and so he's coming in now after that race. He finally finished it. But I know that feeling when you get to the beach here. It's just like you want to lie down and drink beer. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Well done, Jerome. Yeah, that's great. Well done, Jerome. Am I live? Hey Jerome, that was hectic down there, man. A little bit scary. Yeah, a little bit scary. I could see. And you reckon it's heavy downwind?
Yeah, it's straight down.
It's straight downwind.
Yeah.
We saw you at one stage just get a massive spin out, and you recovered it, and then you seem to be heading towards the mountain. But it's where it takes you, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Yeah, and I had a huge crash, but I thought I'd rather finish the course. It's part of the game, you know. Don't quit.
So Mitch gave me a tip once. We were at Crowell Bay, and he gave me a tip about going downwind, and he said to me, just keep the board flat in the water. It's unbelievable how that changed my downwinding. Was when I focused more on keeping the board flat, it pushed off the wind and it kept going. It might be something that helps here that you can do. It's because the minute you start railing, the board wants to climb, or it just wants to misbehave.
I think I need to have a good Christmas. Another 30 Ks will help me.
You could be, but anyway, well done. It was good. Anyway, it was really good. Okay, so we are nearly ready for the last round of racing for Wingfoil, and it's going to be quite interesting because we've added, and I've not seen Clinton race, but I've heard he's fairly good, and so let's see how they do. The F2 boys, the F1 boys are super keen to get their second bullet, and so Josh has gone bigger wing, so it's all going to be about these reaches. And you know, the second buoy to the first buoy to the second buoy, according to the guys, is hectically downwind. I have a feeling that the wind might have swung around a little bit more south to create that issue, and that's why they're going upwind to the start line easy. But all the guys seem to be fully planing. They all seem to be heading up to the start mark fine, and in a few minutes time we'll find out who's going to win the first Wingfoil racing day down here at Mac. What a beautiful day it's been. We couldn't have asked for a better day. I saw this forecast about 4 days ago, and I thought, you know, I always like to look at the forecast and see. You always know if there's a windy day after the competition, and the competition is forecast wind, that you're fairly certain that you're going to have good winds for the day. So yeah, it's been one of those days that's been predictable from a wind point of view. We all knew it was going to blow its knockers off, and it definitely panned out that way. And it's great to see the guys staying, not fading after a race or two, staying in there. We got a lot of the guys in the final round, and I think that we definitely had a perfect day of racing here in Cape Town today. And if you've been watching, we really thank you for tuning in, for liking and loving what we're doing. We're just trying to bring the world of Cape Town, or the city of Cape Town and its water sports, and we plan for other things going forward. We want to just bring those water sports to you all around the world, and hopefully one day you'll jump on a plane and you'll come visit us here in Cape Town. You'll find Cape Townians are ultra friendly people, and you know, we are a great destination. We have lovely facilities all around, from restaurants to wine farms and beautiful beaches and stuff like that, and it's just a great hiking and photography stuff. It's just a wonderful place to be. I fell in love with this place in 1988 when I moved here from the UK, and it's been my home. I have a young son who's a top South African windsurfer, and we just love the outdoors and the climate here. Yeah. Say again? Nope. I don't think that was the start, was it? Where's Josh? And all the rest of it. There's too many guys. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Can it be? A little bit. Okay, I'm live, but now I see there's Josh coming through, so that looks like, I don't know if the timing was mixed up there. Can't be, unless Monica with a 2 square meter. I just love that chick. She's going through. Yeah, she's going through the. No, there goes Clint. Clint's going as well. Let's see here.
I would love one. Anything. Castle Light. Yeah, that's bear talk, man. They're starting to stack them on me. Okay, so that was an F1 round first. F1 has rounded, I'm pretty sure that's Dave Maxwell, that's rounded the mark. Looks like Olaf in second place. It's wild, eh? I think that's Cameron at the back on the F1 as well. Seemed to be something adrift there with the start sequence or the start timing there. Some of the guys were either missed timing or couldn't get going. A lot of the guys in the water over here at the top as well. Somebody down on the other side. That was the NSYS, I think, that went down now. And there comes Dave Maxwell. Dave's an incredible waterman. From downwinding, SUPing, from just SUPing in big conditions, kiting, he does it all. He's just one of those action men that just loves, and look at him go there, pumping down the pump track, and he'll round that corner there, and I see he's got his, I like that, he's got his switch stance right, because he actually, Olaf is, yeah, he's got it. So you'll see now Olaf rounds, and he'll try to change foot. It's difficult. Thank you so much. And he did that one okay. So don't know who's this in third now. I missed that one. That's Josh coming through now. Yeah. He's on a 5. Okay, Josh is catching up though. Could get a third in. Let me tell you, this strong wind in Cape Town, it separates the men from the boys. And for sure, it's not everybody's cup of tea. Oh, who was that that went down? The second place man went down. Olaf. Oh yes. Big crash there. Whoa. Oh, that's so brutal for Olaf. And here comes Cameron. Cameron's going to take over from. And I see Clinton doing the water start, and that's the thing I was talking about. It's basically you see that? It's basically a windsurfing maneuver, the water start being done on a foil board, and it always made sense to me why the wing, and obviously in stronger winds, can pull you out of the water. That looked really good and a lot easier. So there goes Dave Maxwell with the win. Fantastic win for him. Whoa, Josh! And Josh goes down. That's a big crash. And we've got... oh, that was Olaf. Yeah, that was Olaf. Sorry. Josh is still going. Josh pulls into a second place. And that was... You see how he's flying that wing really high. So he's... well done, Josh. That's a good finish there with that wing. Here comes Olaf. And I just wanted to say I'm thanking 30 South Eyewear for keeping my eyes polarized today and being able to see stuff on the water correctly. It's a fantastic brand, a fantastic essay story. Two best mates in Belito decide to create a brand of eyewear that is completely recycled from old fishing nets and plastic bottles. What a wonderful idea, and I can tell you now, wearing these bad boys today, and the world is just so much brighter. So thank you so much to 30 South for keeping me and my eyes safe on this water. Lovely. Remember, 30 South.
30 south. Try them. Okay, yeah. Are we still live? Okay. Dave, that was fantastic. Your second bullet.
Yeah. Second one,
and you must be happy about that.
Very happy.
What? You got a flying start?
Yeah, it's the first time I've worked out where the start line is.
Ah, no, that's great. That's fantastic. But you were in total control here coming downwind. You got the pump track right here. Some of the guys ended up short and dropping. Really? And so, but you got it dead right. Yeah. You also had your switch stance right. Yeah. Because some guys are the wrong stance. Yeah. And then they fall there. You know, but well done, you got that right.
Sure, man.
For somebody who hasn't done much flat water racing, that was pretty good today. Well done. Man, good stuff.
Down the first leg, and somehow somewhere else as well.
That looked wild out there. It was amazing. Grab that. Grab that a second. Yeah, that looked wild out there. But now we're live now. We're global. So you're on the Aerush. The name of the wing? Nitro, yes. And Aerush foils, everything like that.
Yeah,
have you
AK foils and AK.
Yeah. Have you done much flat water racing?
No, this is my second race.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, and this is wild. Yes. Would you normally race in this kind of condition?
I guess you would. I mean, we always seem to race in this condition, right?
Yeah. And tell me for the viewers, the Aerush brand, you're based in Cape Town. How come you're not in Thailand? Or what makes Cape Town great? Is it the conditions?
From our side, it's the best combination of great conditions and space to test.
Yeah. And lots of diverse conditions, I would imagine. Yeah.
One day you can go contact, start flat water.
Yeah.
Have it all.
Yeah. No, that's great. Well, thank you for coming down and joining us today, and we hope you can make the next one as well sometime. Yeah.
I will practice next time.
Okay. Thank you very much. So what is great about Mac? What do you like about Mac? You sail, don't you? You do sailing and everything. So you live close by. You come down on the water and go. And you've been a member here for as long as I have, for years and years. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm not giving you the mic. Yeah. So that's the problem. Yeah. So you've been a member here for years and years.
Yeah, for about 35 odd years now.
35 years. That was before you came along. Obviously. Yeah. So how did you end up? Did your dad drag you down here and said, "Come, you got to do something down here," and then you started doing the sailing?
She started by herself.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you start by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what boat do you sail?
I sail an Ilka 4 or a dab check.
Wow. Okay, that sounds pretty good. And is this your favorite place to sail, or do you have other places you go to? Where do you like?
Mac is the closest place to home that I love sailing.
Yeah.
It's the easiest to get to.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have your favorite like little secret getaway spots, but it wouldn't be your favorite if you sailed there all the time.
If you sail there all the time, yeah. And are you still sailing down here, Orion?
I've sort of got a bit stagnant.
Have you? But you're still doing a bit.
I want to get back on the water.
Yeah.
This year I'm going to get back.
It's kind of in us. We'll kind of end up dying doing this. Yeah.
How often do you get out and sail?
Yeah, I try as much as possible, but it doesn't always happen. But after 36 years of windsurfing, I used to sail with your dad in Pretoria. We used to sail on little dams. Little dams, back in the 80s. It was fantastic. But it's still a great place to come to, Mac.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And the view and the water and everything like that. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay, cheers. Live now. So I'm here with Josh. I think you probably got the win for the day. I think,
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think you probably got it.
Likely.
Yeah, likely, yeah.
It's good, though.
So I'm intrigued that you went with the 5 meter after you had the 3 meter. Is that because you said to me you got a plan for the lulls?
You got a rig for the lulls.
You got a rig for the lulls.
It was actually...
That's exactly what Mitch said as well. He's you got a rig for the lulls.
Yeah. I mean, it was the right size. It was just very, very challenging. Cameron and ourselves. Cameron got stuck halfway.
Yeah, what happened in the start? You guys seem to be way back.
We're in the patch of grass. We just couldn't get going.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So hopefully next time we bring more weed eaters.
Okay. And I see you got a little cut on your leg. Did you cut yourself or something?
No, that's just fiber. Eh?
Oh, there it is. I thought you cut yourself. Yeah. So this isn't the preferred conditions for foil racing, is it? It's not, but you like it. Yeah. And how, I often wonder, like with windsurfing, the water's so choppy, but you above the water, so it kind of feels the same. Or I see you've got a 1 meter mast.
Yes.
Is it a 1 meter mast? Do you use a longer mast? Do you find that's better?
No.
Because some are with shorter masts.
I mean, look, I think race theory it's way above my field of knowledge, but I think the thinking is that a longer mast is faster because you have more, you're able to leverage it more.
Okay.
As well as gives you more room for error while on the foil.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So and if you came to Cape Town and you wanted to buy wings, what other sizes that you think you need for here?
Look, it depends. I would say 2.8 to 3.5 is an essential in the quiver, and then I think paired with a 4 up to a 5 for the lighter wind conditions.
Yeah, and 6s no.
Look, unless you're really trying to squeeze out the absolute most Cape Town has to offer. Otherwise, no, it's not essential for you.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. We've obviously experienced a really windy day today. How different do you think it will be on a... okay, we're just going to get a mic for you quickly.
that mic's not working. Stand by, guys, stand by. Yeah, are we good to go? Thank you, Sandman. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Is that better?
Hey?
Is that better? Does it work? I think so.
I don't know. You asked me.
I hope so. Rocky's working. Are we live? We're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, but what I wanted to say was, in lighter winds, like I know with windsurf, like in the heavier winds, there's more margin for less technical, more brute force, a lot of stuff. In the lighter winds, is it way more technical, the racing? With foiling?
Look, I mean, we'll see when we get there, but I think gear choice is essential at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Picking the right foil so you're able to get up, making sure you have a board with enough volume.
Yeah.
That kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Don't be like me. Don't take a too small of a board.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, such a super day. I see lots of weed on the foils and things like that. Not the fun kind. Does it stop you? Is it a problem? Yeah. I don't know. The weed was never such a problem here, but it is of late, you know. So. Yeah, because you guys are gonna cut the grass for us, so that's fantastic. Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, and you here for a good few months.
Yes, I'll be up here for the summer season.
Yeah, and are there any planned foil events on, like wave or freestyle or anything?
Not that I'm aware of at the moment.
We should encourage Bols to come out here again. I'm going to chat to Bols Muller again. I asked him to get out here. He must come out here. I found some photos of him the other night at Big Bay with some old retro gear windsurfing. I got to send them to him. Get him motivated again. Yeah. It's you said you were doing some downwinding. How is that downwinder course if people are coming here from overseas who want to do that downwinder course? Is it an easy course to do? The lighthouse to Big Bay?
Look, so I mean it's obviously always condition dependent, but as you know, it's like as the sun goes, the swell gets smaller and smaller. So I feel it's a very nice way to get into downwinding. It starts off easier, and then the swell picks up more and more as you get towards Big Bay, kind of easing you into it. And it's sandy conditions all the way down. So it's like, this must be one of the better places.
I once was told by somebody that if you paddled out 100 meters, 200 meters, and you did nothing, you would come in at Big Bay. You would basically come in at Big Bay. Is that true? I would like to think so. I would really like to think so.
I have a spare board if you'd like to test that out.
Yeah. No, I did some stand-up. Yeah, I did some stand-up paddling, and they told me that don't worry about it, Waggy. If you don't do anything, you'll come in at Big Bay. I'm like, I'm not sure about that.
I'm not. I wouldn't want to be the one to find out, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Well, Josh, thanks so much for all your efforts today and making it a fun day and representing the NCIS brand, and which is great. And so we'll see you at the next round. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 27th. Yeah, which is great. We've got a demo day here next week, which we can plug. It's a foil board demo day down here at Mac. So I'm going to be trying to get going.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. I'm going to be trying to get going. Will we see you down here?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, brilliant.
There'll also be some NCIS toys to try out for anyone that wants to come down.
Yeah, and you can maybe give me a few tips on how to get 100%. This sport correct. Yeah. Okay.
Quick and easy.
Well, there you go. That's our pro tech talk here, and I think we're slowly winding things up from a beautiful day down here at Mac. I think follow me around here, guys. Follow me around here if you can. Let's get this beautiful view of this mountain. Look at the mountain there. Look at that tablecloth on the mountain. I'm literally blowing away here in 30 knots of wind. It's so windy, and we are just blessed to have had this day like this, and I can't say any more other than thank you for joining us on this. We may do a little bit more. I'm not sure how long we'll be online, but we may do a little bit more, catch up with a few people, but if not, we're going to say thank you for joining us, thank you for making it a special day, and from Waggy down here in Cape Town, thank you, and thanks to Rocky and Mac for providing this place. And I'm going to drink some beer now because I'm super dry and I've talked too much today, so I'm going to be quiet for the rest of the week, which is not easy for me, but anyway, I'll do it. But thank you again, and I'll say hasta la vista, guys, and we'll see you in Cape Town hopefully soon. Ciao. Was that it, Rocky? Are we done? Yeah, beautiful. Maybe just let that camera here show the mountain and the thingy. You know, yeah. Should we get this? I'm sure it doesn't blow away. Should we get this